Hello, internet friends, and welcome to another edition of Disney Trivia Tuesday from the teams at Theme Park Pulse and Modern Mouse. And tonight, 3028 is in the house. I'm so excited about this. Matt and Kevin are here. Josh is here. Dave is here. And Jackie Boy is here. Trivia Tuesday starts in like 2 minutes. Invite a friend. Fun when this happens in the chat right before Trivia Tuesday. Thank you to Aislinn Vaughn for getting it started. What is everybody drinking? Looks like Josh Taylor's having a pineapple something, and everybody's drinks just sound delicious. From the teams at Modern Mouse and Theme Park Pulse, welcome to Disney Trivia Tuesday every Tuesday night on YouTube, on Twitch, on Facebook, and please welcome your host from the Modern Mouse Studios in Southern California. It's Josh Taylor.
I thought you were going to hype me up way more than that.
Josh Taylor.
Hi, everybody. How's it going? I'm super excited. We're getting into tonight's trivia. I've got 5 contestants. It's going to be a busy night. I'm excited to get into it. But first and foremost, let me give the chat a Joshy Poo's question for you. It's a question just for you guys. So answer away while I make some introductions for our panel. But here is your first question of the evening. The first ever known trans actor to voice a character in a Disney film is featured in what Disney animated movie? Again, the first ever known trans actor to voice a character in a Disney film is featured in what Disney animated movie? That being said, I want to bring in the usual suspects here. Some of the guys from Theme Park Pulse and No Media. You heard his voice already.
No Media. Wow.
Oh, No Midnight Media.
That's great.
They don't have any media credentials. Corey, you've already heard his voice, so
hi, everybody.
Say hi to him.
Hi, from San Francisco in the No Media. There's absolutely no media happening in this studio.
Correct.
None.
You are our singular Northern California representative this evening. My other Southern California.
How depressing. Yeah.
I know. My other Southern California representative is Jack from San Diego.
What's going on? Boy. I'm going to turn my camera off, so I'll be no media for you tonight. That's
exactly. And the other no media guy we've got here is our Twitch guy.
What do we call you? Director of Twitch operations or something like that?
He's our East Coast representative from West Virginia. It's Dave.
He's our Twitch man.
No media here for sure.
No media.
We love you, Josh.
I say one thing wrong, you guys roast me, but if anybody had any answers coming in, I've seen a few come in, but the question was, the first ever known trans actor to voice a character in a Disney film is featured in what Disney animated movie? That's Patty Harrison voicing in the film, most recent film, Raya and the Last Dragon. Raya and the Last Dragon is correct. Nice. And Raya is a Disney film.
Did everybody know that? I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. That's really cool.
Much
nice
like
piece
CAG.
Of Josh trivia.
I had no idea.
That's fine. Yeah.
No clue. That was a great question.
I told you guys this whole month, we've got Pride Month questions. So,
right. Forgot about
Is it possible that Theme Park Pulse could be gayer this month than usual?
Yeah, it can.
That's raising the bar.
Look at this. Look at these 4 dopes.
3 of them straight. But hey,
should we bring in 2 more dopes?
I guess so. Yeah. So our guests this evening on Disney Trivia Tuesday are the guys from the 3028 podcast. It's Matt Parrish and Kevin Quigley.
Yes.
Whoa!
We made it. We're here.
Making
You
it
did.
hair over here, guys.
Yeah, well, one of you is at least.
Yeah. Matt's got scene hair though, so he's
Right.
culturally gay.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
The vast amount of Fallout Boy happening in the middle of the section here is
It is.
insane.
It's definitely a whole vibe.
Sugar, we are going down swinging.
Kevin and Matt, welcome to Disney Trivia Tuesday. It's good to see you guys. Okay, so the chat asks, so maybe we should start the little interview portion just with this. What are you guys drinking? Matt, what's in your cup there?
Oh, Diet Coke, of course. I have to have
All
my
right.
Saccharin Rush here. Monsanto Saccharin Rush.
Wow. The Coke of the future. And Kevin, what's in your cup? Are you just
Same thing, same-ish. I've got my
Diet Dr.
Diet
Pepper?
Dr. Pepper, yeah.
All right.
Monsanto.
Josh Taylor, what's in your cup?
This is a pineapple wheat beer this evening.
All right.
Ah.
Jack, what's
Yeah.
in your cup?
La
Can you show
Croix.
this? Okay, good.
La Croix. Yes.
Just checking.
Yes.
It's not your birthday yet.
No, it's not.
Dave, what's in your cup?
I have a dry IPA from Southern Tier. Very tasty.
Oh, very nice.
Oh.
And I have a fantastic single origin water.
Water.
Yeah.
There's an on-running joke, Matt and Kevin, that I'm a huge coffee snob, and so I brought
It's
up
not
that
a
I like
joke, it's real.
sing-
Facts.
I am a coffee snob, but I brought up the fact that I was drinking a single origin coffee one day, and they've now rammed that down my throat.
Wow. That got aggressive really fast.
It did get aggressive. But guys,
It is
before we
June.
get going on this, tell me a bit about the 3028. You guys have now running into several seasons long.
Like it's season 800 or something now?
8 million.
We are season 5, season live, folks.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You've been like, did you have that written down?
Yeah,
You were
he was
ready
waiting
for that
for
one.
that.
Yeah, we're like so on point.
What's
what if
happening
they
in season
ask what
5?
season?
Yeah, we've been doing a whole lot this season. This is our month. Even though it's Pride Month, we haven't done anything for Pride. We're doing a lot of like heavy hitting shows. We did the Beauty and the Beast show. We've got Disney's America Part 2 coming up. We've got New Orleans Part 2 coming up. Matt, are we doing anything like silly and light? We should do a Pride show.
Oh, that'd be cool.
There's nothing silly and lighthearted about the 3028.
No, we're
Yeah.
very serious park fans.
I think
got
we
it.
mentioned we had Howard Ashman discussion on the last show.
we did.
Oh,
Oh
there you
no.
go.
So, right?
There's
That-
some pride for it.
Is that
That
gay
wasn't-
enough for Pride Month though?
It's pretty gay, but it's
pretty
also
gay.
pretty depressing.
Yeah.
Uh,
You know,
it was-
he
I don't
gave
know
a
what to
mermaid
say.
his
We don't-
voice, her voice.
Everything has been so serious lately. Kevin and I just can't stop doing serious things, but they're not really
We did
serious. They're just dense.
Yeah, dense. Although we did do a Monsanto show and we talked about Roundup for a while,
Yikes.
and we can't seem to stop talking about the 1970s gas shortage.
Fun.
It's like Adam
much fun.
from our podcast with Nixon. It's just
Oh,
he's,
really?
Right.
you can do an episode about 1992 and there will be a line in there about Nixon somehow.
I just want everyone to know that my husband is watching. Apparently,
Fun.
I sent him the thing, and he's decided to watch the show. So
Oh,
this is very interesting.
Good.
Perfect.
Hopefully, there's some berating in the comments. while
What's
you're
your
trying to
husband's
answer.
name?
Sean Hill.
Hi, Sean.
Hi, Sean. Sean.
So for anybody who's a podcast listener or a video type person, anybody that's basically here watching this. What's your like two
And
sentence?
no one who isn't.
Yeah, no one
If
here
you
doesn't
can't see
listen.
this is not for you.
But if you guys
Okay.
had to like give your elevator pitch 2-sentence thing for the 3028,
Read the
give
script,
it
Kevin.
right now.
Read the script you wrote.
Oh no. We are a podcast. We delve into Disney history. We do Disney listery, which is lists of stuff that we find fascinating
Is
about
the
parks.
script taped to the desk? Is what
It's
I want.
right there.
Yeah.
Right up there. Disney history and listery, two woke dopes. Talking about
We are two woke dopes. I thought we were two dope wokes.
two dope.
Hey, you know
keep
what's
trying
funny? You can't say anything anymore without being a woke dope or whatever
Yeah.
we are. That's the world we're in. It's a weird thing. But yeah.
I just want to acknowledge something though. Hold on, let's bring it in tight for this one, okay?
No.
Ooh.
This is a screen full of white faces.
Oh yeah, we're so white.
So,
So
we
woke and white.
can only be so
Can't
woke,
be woke.
otherwise we kind of should just shut up and listen. I think.
Sure.
You know?
Oh,
So
yeah.
That's what Bo Burnham
the key to being woke and not a woke dope is shutting up and listening. That's
Yeah.
not. That's
But we have a
Good night,
podcast.
everybody.
We've got a
How
we
are
got
we
a
do
one,
not do that.
we got a 1/3 minority here, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, for anybody who would like to listen to the 3028, please go check out their podcast. It is super dense and interesting. If you're into Disney,
That's a way.
It's
not
not
the
always
worst
good. Sometimes
word
we
to
do
use to
shows
describe
about
it.
Monsanto.
it
and
is very
McDonald's.
thorough.
Yes.
That's good call.
Okay.
Very thorough. These guys are
fun.
great. So I've actually known Matt and Kevin for a long time. So that being said,
Hey, real
Let's-
quick, Josh.
good.
Goodness.
You know,
Okay,
let's.
all right.
What do you want?
Let's just
You know
stop
what?
the music.
Whatever.
Okay. Yes, Jeff.
Whatever.
What do you need?
What I was going to say is I was going to thank Kevin and Matt because they literally got me through my grocery store job last year because I would secretly put in an AirPod and I would listen to 3028 for each of my shifts. So
Remember
I
that
was gonna
time
say
period when he
thanks.
didn't listen to anything we produced?
That was because I was listening to 3028.
There
There you go.
I mean,
I'm
honestly,
excited for
worth
the
it,
season.
so it's fine.
Yeah.
There you go.
It worked out fine. We're all here together.
That being said, let's jump into some trivia finally. Good Lord, guys.
Yup.
Yes.
Yeah, super excited. So if you've never logged into our trivia before, let me just let you know how things go. We do an elimination style trivia, meaning I go around the table. If somebody gets a question wrong, then they are eliminated. I ask the question twice, not twice.
Nice.
I asked the question twice. We have a timer, so feel free to chime in and help out whoever you'd like on this panel of misfits here. If they're eliminated, they're bounced out, and we get to one person to have a winner. Well, you'll see. You'll see how it goes. I'm losing my track here.
It totally gets watchable.
It gets watchable. It gets
Eventually.
watchable.
It's not-
Maybe.
8:32. We're going to be on fire, guys. Just hang in there.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Anyways, let's jump into this. I'm starting with Jack this evening. I don't feel like I ever start with Jack, so
Okay.
let's go there.
Sounds fine. Sounds fun. I will be down in the pit momentarily.
That's probably true. Jack, Fantasy in the Sky was the longest running fireworks show at the Magic Kingdom, beginning in its opening year of 1971 and lasting all the way to what year that saw Justin Timberlake go solo with his album Justified?
Oh.
Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl became a summer blockbuster, and U.S. troops seized control of Baghdad, ending Saddam Hussein's regime. Again, Fantasy in the Sky was the longest running fireworks show at the Magic Kingdom, beginning in its opening year of 1971, lasting all the way until what year that saw Justin Timberlake go solo with his album Justified? Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl become a summer blockbuster, and the U.S. troops seized control of Baghdad, ending Saddam Hussein's reign.
Oh, geez. I will be crying you a river if the chat has gotten this incorrect. I'm
good.
going to go. I'm seeing a lot of 2003, so that's what I'm going to go with.
That is correct. You get a stay.
Thank you to everyone in the chat. CAG, Pro Cop had 2002. You were close, buddy. Zach Meehan, Preebs, Joser.
All the folks.
All of them,
All
yeah.
my friends.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Dave,
guys.
Hit me.
we're moving on to you, sir. Animation director Richard Rich, most notable for directing
not
the
his name.
It is his name.
No way, that's his name. Are you kidding?
Animation director Richie Rich, most notable for directing the 1994 film The Swan Princess, as well as various religious straight-to-DVD animated films. Actually got his start as the director of what 1981 Disney animated film. Again, animation director Richard Rich, most notable for directing the 1994
Can't be real.
Swan Princess, as well as various religious straight-to-DVD animated films, got his start as the director of what 1981 Disney animated movie.
I mean, I'm really hoping Preebs has got me on this one. I'm going to go with Fox and the Hound. Yeah, Zach, let's go. Fox and the Hound?
That is correct.
Yeah.
Fox
Little
and the Hound
trivia
is
for
correct.
you guys is that Fox and the Hound is both Matt Parrish and mine first Disney film in the theater.
It's mine as well.
Whoa,
Oh,
really?
Look at that.
That's super cool. Mine was Finding Nemo. Sorry.
Wow.
Thanks
well,
a lot.
I'm ancient now. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Jack.
that.
I
Kevin,
just thought.
You got flushed.
Welcome back, buddy.
Thank
Kevin,
you.
this one's
Sorry.
for you.
Oh, it's for me. Okay.
No pressure.
Out of
Kevin.
the 120 episodes of the original Muppet Show, only 2 characters appear in all of those episodes. One is Kermit. The other is what character named for a New York City hotel. Again, out of the 120 episodes of the Muppet Show, only 2 characters appear in all of them. One is Kermit, and the other is what character named for a New York City hotel.
Whoa.
Oh boy. Well, the chat has decided not to help me. I'm gonna say Statler.
You're very close.
Oh, it's Waldorf.
Okay. I think I think you let him stay alive because he was so close on that.
No.
Is this horseshoes?
Wow.
No, buddy. Almost doesn't count. Brandy taught us
Wow.
He'll be back in like 5 minutes because you'll die anyway, Jack. So
He'll be
That's
back
fair.
eventually. Bye.
Okay.
bye, Kevin.
Bye, Kevin. Kevin, I'm gonna come join Kevin in the pit. In a second.
The first time I dunk a guest, I always just kind of feel naughty.
Feel a little bit bad, yeah.
Yeah.
I warmed up the pool for you though, bud.
It's like we have a dunk tank, but without
true.
having to have insurance. It's good.
Matt Parrish.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Due to the popularity of Home Alone, there was an influx of movies where kids outsmarted adults in the 1990s, including what 1995 film starring Jonathan Taylor Thomas giving Chevy Chase a hard time for dating his mother, Farrah Fawcett.
I don't need the chat.
That's the
That's
most
man
90s
of the
thing
house.
ever.
Oh, you didn't even need the question a second time. That is correct.
That is the most
Nice.
Matt Parrish question you could have asked.
Yeah. That was like a softball.
I mean, just look at the hair. Oh, you put a hat on now to hide your
I did.
90s hair, but yeah.
I'll be
90s,
back.
I'll
be
90s
back.
Yeah.
heartthrob, Matt Parrish.
Corey.
I love the 90s.
Corey, honestly, it makes sense. What Disney resort is the only one to put the Soarin' attraction in its adventure-themed land? Honestly, it makes sense. What Disney resort is the only one to put the Soarin' attraction in its adventure-themed land?
I'm going to need help from the chat. I have some guesses, but I feel like I'm wrong. So this is me stalling, hoping that the chat will help me with something useful. They have not, and the answer is not Man of the House. So I'm going to go with Tokyo. Joser, Tokyo.
It is Shanghai Disneyland. Soarin' sits in Adventure Isle.
Flush.
Bye-bye.
There
Sorry,
he goes.
Moving back to Jack.
Oh, hey, Kev.
Hey, Parrish. What's going on?
Oh,
It's warm down here.
They get rid of the gays real fast, don't they?
And during Pride Month, too.
This is so
Nice.
Look at all
heteronormative.
these straight people on well.
Segregated the gays.
Well, he says, well.
Jack.
Well,
Jack, Dan Povenmire and Jeffrey Marsh are best known for being the creators of Phineas and Ferb, but they met each other while working on what long-running animated show? Again, Dan Povenmire and Jeffrey Marsh are best known for being the creators of Phineas and Ferb, but they met each other while working on what long-running animated show?
I haven't been on Dan Povenmire's TikTok in a little while. I feel like I should know this. Dang it. I feel like it was on Nickelodeon. Oh, was it? Oh, okay. The answer in the chat is not what I was guessing, but I think that's what I'm going to go with. The Simpsons is my guess.
Simpsons is the correct answer.
Oh, wow, chat. Thank
Lucky.
you so much. I was going a completely different direction with that, so thank you.
I thought it was Kim Possible.
I thought it was Avatar The Last Airbender. I don't know where I got that from.
Dave. Dave, please finish this Disney lyric with 3 words.
Ugh, come on.
here we go.
Yes.
A robin feathering his nest has very little time to rest.
So
while
easy.
gathering his bits of what? Again, finish
Sing
this
it.
Disney lyric with 3 words. A robin feathering his nest has very little time to rest while gathering his bits of blank.
I have no idea. I don't know what this song is from. I don't know what these words are. I'm going to go with Twine and Twig. I have no idea. I don't know. Fortunately, other people do. Twine and Twig.
Twine and Twig is correct.
Even
It's
your wife
Spoonful of
knows,
Sugar.
gosh dang
Mary
it.
Yeah, my
Poppins.
wife knows the
Mary
song,
Poppins.
bro.
It helps the medicine go down.
It does, in
Does.
fact.
Just so much blasphemy in one show.
And hence they
All right, Matt
find-
Parrish. Matt, created as a tie-in to the live-action Beauty and the Beast film in 2017,
Ooh.
the Red Rose Tavern at Disneyland became a permanent fixture of Fantasyland, replacing what long-standing restaurant? Again, created as a tie-in to the live-action Beauty and the Beast film in 2017, the Red Rose Tavern at Disneyland became a permanent fixture of Fantasyland, replacing what long-standing restaurant?
Yeah, I've been in this restaurant actually. The original one was the Village House, but I think it's called Pinocchio's Village House because it sits adjacent to Pinocchio.
That is correct, sir.
Nice.
Jeez,
Great
I
call.
didn't actually know that.
I was there last week and I still thought it was Pinocchio's village house. if I'm being quite honest.
Where's Pinocchio?
Where
Right,
did he go?
nowhere. Jack,
Oh, very good, Sean.
Oh, are we getting a little Mary Poppins now? We're gonna get a copyright strike. You better turn this.
Yeah, this is going to DMCA hard.
yeah.
And that's it.
All right,
That's all you
Jack.
get.
Get 3
According
seconds.
to Rotten Tomatoes, their critical scoring system, not the fan scoring system.
Oh yeah. the
What
great
Star
critical
Wars
scores.
Skywalker saga film has the highest rating? Again, according to the Rotten Tomatoes critical scoring system, what Star Wars Skywalker saga film has the highest rating?
Wow, that's a great question that I don't know if anybody's gonna have the answer to, and me included. I am gonna go with my gut though, and I'm gonna go with TFA. I'm going with The Force Awakens.
It's The Empire Strikes Back with a
Wow.
94%.
Really?
Safe answer.
Yeah, really. I wrote the question.
I was so hoping it was going to be The Last Jedi so we could see Matt Parrish cry.
Yeah,
You ready,
Paris
Jack?
was gonna cry.
Pride
I'm going.
Month.
All right, here we go.
Pride Month.
Bye-bye.
Dave,
Yes,
according
Josh.
to Rotten Tomatoes critical scoring system, what Star Wars Skywalker saga film has the lowest rating?
There you go,
And
Kevin.
According to the
Right.
Rotten Tomatoes critical scoring system, what Star Wars Skywalker saga film has the lowest rating?
Like, I feel like Last Jedi is a softball and Rise of the Skywalker is the correct answer, but we're going to go Last Jedi.
We're down to 2 people. That is
Oh.
not the correct answer.
Oh,
Yo.
Matt
the
Parrish.
It goes to Matt Parrish. If Matt Parrish can get this one correct, he wins this round. Again, according to the Rotten Tomatoes critical scoring system, what Star Wars Skywalker saga film has the lowest rating?
Skywalker saga film?
Yes.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Episodes 1 through 9.
Oh, okay. It's the Phantom Menace.
That is also incorrect. Does anybody in the downstairs pool of, I don't know what's in there anymore?
I got one. I got
Uh,
one.
I mean,
Jack,
what? You just like
I-
showed.
I have an
what?
idea.
I got one.
Oh my god.
who's got one?
Go ahead, Kevin.
Yeah.
Kevin's our guest. Kevin goes
Yeah.
first.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm gonna
And he's been in
say
the pit the longest.
the Attack of the Clones.
You're going to have to be dunked back in the pool. Sorry. That is not the correct answer.
Okay, so the answer is Rise of Skywalker, right?
No, it's Revenge of the Sith.
Corey, you get to jump back in.
Ugh.
That's correct.
Okay.
With
All
a
right, here we go.
51%, it's Rise of Skywalker.
That's
Hi,
dumb.
everybody.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dumb.
Going back to Matt Parrish. Before the 1980s, you need to hand over a ticket to go on any Disney theme park attraction, with an A ticket being the cheapest and least thrilling, and E ticket being the most expensive, most thrilling. So, on opening day of the Magic Kingdom in 1971, to take a ride on Dumbo the Flying Elephant, you'd need to hand over an A, B, C, D, or E ticket. Again, before the 1980s, you need to hand over a ticket to go on any theme park attraction at Disney. A ticket being the cheapest and most, A being the cheapest, least thrilling, E being the most expensive and most thrilling. So on opening day of the Magic Kingdom in 1971, to take a ride on Dumbo the Flying Elephant, you need to hand over an A, B, C, D, or E ticket.
That's such a trick question because there's no coasters. There's the Jungle Cruise.
Hmm.
I'm gonna say it's an e-ticket.
Whoa.
It is a sea ticket attraction.
It's not
Which
very
no
thrilling.
one in the chat got, for the record. So you're not
That's
alone.
a hard one. Yeah, because there's not very many
Joser got it.
attractions.
Joser had
A couple of people got it.
Of
Yeah,
course he did.
it is a
Bye,
middle of the
guys.
road. Although to be honest, it should be an e-ticket attraction. It's like the one they put on every commercial.
And then there were two.
Oof.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dave, back to
I
you.
get it.
Let's go.
Hey there, Matt. What's going on?
It's
Dave.
3028 bucks.
A story about a gambler taking care of orphans
3028
during the
plus Jack.
Oh, and
story
Jack,
about a
sorry.
gambler taking care of orphans during the gold rush doesn't seem overly thrilling, but with the help of comedy from Tim Conway and Don Knotts, what 1975 film ended up not only doing well but earning itself a sequel.
What is going on down
Somebody's
there?
in pain down here.
Whiskey.
I just know this one.
A story about a gambler taking care of orphans during the gold rush doesn't seem overly thrilling, but with the help of comedy from Tim Conway and Don Knotts, what 1975 film ended up not only doing well but earning itself a sequel?
The Apple Dumpling Gang.
Yeah.
That is correct.
I'm so glad you got that one because
And then they
did
wrote
write-
again
yeah.
after that.
Corey,
yes,
making the dedication speech for the openings of Epcot and Tokyo Disneyland, what lesser-known CEO of Disney had a long-running career with the company spanning over 3 decades? Again, making the dedication speech for the openings of Epcot and Tokyo Disneyland, what lesser-known CEO of Disney had a long career with the company spanning 3 decades?
okay. The Aislinn Vaughn in the chat just confirmed the guess that was in my head. So did Prebes. So did several people. So let's go with Card Walker. Was it Card Walker? Ron Miller was my second guess, but I'm glad Card was my first.
What about
Dave.
Newness?
Yes, Josh.
Only running for 6 episodes, and even surprising Kevin Smith. Which of his films was greenlit by ABC for a Saturday morning animated run? Again, only running for 6 episodes, and even surprising Kevin Smith. Which of his films was greenlit for ABC for a Saturday morning animated run?
Like, I feel like this is a trick question because Clerks was not a Saturday morning show. It was a primetime show and it only ran 2 episodes.
So
So
it's
unless
probably
it's,
not that.
unless it's Ranger Danger, like Clerks is the only thing that got greenlit.
Clerks did run on Saturday mornings.
No, it didn't. I
And
watched it live, bud. It ran on primetime.
Uh-oh.
Also ran Saturday mornings. I swear, it
You're
did.
a liar.
And it was greenlit for 6 episodes.
It was greenlit for
Drink-
6, and they produced 6, but they only aired 2.
Mhm. Anyways, you get to stay. Fine.
Cool.
You get to stay.
And I
Where
guess I
did our
win. I
other
guess
one go?
just from
Did Corey
pure
go away?
pure knowledge victory. My knowledge scared Corey away. I'm so smart that Corey just retired.
Dad and dad are
right.
fighting.
Let's fight.
That
Corey,
was so funny.
Yeah.
the Walt Disney Family Museum in San Francisco has no association with the company, but was established by Walt's daughter, Diane, in what year that saw Slumdog Millionaire win Best Picture at the Academy Awards, Somali pirates take over a U.S. merchant ship and have a standoff with the U.S. Navy, and comedian Al Franken is sworn in as a senator from Minnesota. Again, the Walt Disney Family Museum in San Francisco has no association with the company, but was established by Walt's daughter, Diane. In what year that saw Slumdog Millionaire win Best Picture at the Academy Awards? Somali pirates take over a U.S. merchant ship and have a standoff with the Navy, and comedian Al Franken sworn in as senator from Minnesota.
Here's the funny thing that's happening in the chat right now. No one's guess is the same. So I'm going to have to just kind of wing it. I'm going to go with Prebes 2009.
2009 is the correct year.
Oh, dang.
Prebes, I owe you a drink, brother.
I am the captain.
I'm the captain now.
I'm the
I
captain.
feel
now.
like you have a sweatshirt that says established in 2009 from the times that we've been to the museum somewhere.
That's very possible, actually.
So it's in your brain somehow. You knew it. It's fine.
Dave,
Why don't you read your shirts, Corey?
Yeah.
I know. In that 15 seconds, I'm like, hang on.
Opening drawers, slamming the closet open.
Dave, strange, but while filming Guardians of the Galaxy, James Gunn rewarded excellence to those on set by giving out what classic children's toy originally made to clean coal residue from walls and surfaces. Again, it's strange, but while filming Guardians of the Galaxy, James Gunn rewarded excellence to those on set by giving out what classic children's toy originally made to clean coal residue from walls and surfaces.
Oh, I know this one.
Can you tell me it?
I think
the answer?
Can
you give me the answer?
I think the chat has
I think the
it.
chat has it though. It's
Chat
silly
totally
putty.
has
I
it.
was gonna say slinky, but I don't know how you'd clean with it. But it's silly putty.
Just rubbing a slinky all over everything.
Yeah, like you just like scrape the slinky across the coal and it
That
cleans
sounds
it
like
up.
lead
Makes
paint
sense.
action waiting to happen.
It really, yeah.
My
Silly
gosh.
putty is not the correct answer.
It's
You
Play-Doh.
chat, it's Play-Doh.
Oh
Play-Doh,
no!
Corey is correct. It's Play-Doh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
Everybody can come back now
We're back.
because I won.
Nice work, buddy. Very good. On a technicality, well, not really.
That wasn't a technicality.
Play-Doh
For
and
victory.
Play-Doh
I
and
took-
silly
you're
putty.
in that one.
Also, I think I said it before anybody in the chat said it, and then Sean had it. But yeah, it was
Yeah, I don't
Play-Doh.
know.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That's why when you
Uh,
said silly putty, I was like,
Anyways,
Make
before we
feel
get
bad about
going
it, I
with
guess.
round
Don't do
2
that.
of this trivia, which I still do have quite a few questions.
Jack,
Before we get
sit
going
and
with-
focus. You're making me dizzy.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, good in focus. Before we get into round 2, let me give you a quick Joshy Poo question for you,
Oh.
just for the chat.
Oh.
And while they're answering this question, we'll go around, talk about whatever is coming up this week. But here's the question for just the chat. During Disneyland's early days, concepts were drawn for 2 extensions of Main Street USA. One was Liberty Street, and the other was named after what turn-of-the-century inventor of the phonograph? Again, during Disneyland's early days, concepts were drawn for 2 extensions of Main Street USA. One was Liberty Street. The other was named after what turn-of-the-century inventor of the phonograph? But Corey, what's going on with Theme Park Pulse this week?
Oh my gosh, so much. We've had, we're on kind of a mid-season. I don't want to say so much, but there's a lot going on. But this week we've had 2 instances of some really cool breaking news that we've had an opportunity to cover as a group. We've all been in the right place at the right time. In one case, Jack was in the right place in the right time with a microphone and totally got a scoop about annual passes, when annual passes are coming back. Like, we heard it. And it's way sooner than Disney's saying, so definitely check that out in the Theme Park Pulse feed. And then we did a little bit of coverage on Disneyland getting rid of masks this week as well. So yeah, a lot going on Theme Park Pulse. Right now, as we're kind of in a break, most of the stuff's happening on Patreon. We have Assemble, we have Bad Batch and Doom Scroll, and the audio from this. Coming out on Patreon. So if you have been thinking you might want to support what we do, now would be a good time to do that, because there's never been more content and there's a lot more coming.
There's a lot coming too.
Matt, what's coming up on the
Just repeat
3028?
what I said, but less efficiently.
Yeah. No, it was for emphasis. It's always for emphasis.
It's emphasis.
What is coming up? Well, I've been releasing almost 2 shows a week, like a editing pirate or master or something. I don't know what you want to call me. I couldn't
like
think of
that.
anything. Pirate master?
I like a pirate. That's cool.
I am kind of an editing pirate. You might hear some pirated music on there. Anyway, so we're going to have more. No, really. We're
These are
wrapping
facts.
up this Disney America 2-parter. We've been doing a lot of 2-part series. So we have this 2-part New Orleans series because I went to New Orleans, which was fantastic. Then we have this Disney America 2-parter. And Kevin and I have been working on this Walt Disney World 50th, but we're not doing theme park stuff. We're only doing Walt Disney World resorts. And so we've been working on that throughout the summer.
We also have our big 200th episode coming up. that is going to be awesome. First it was one subject, and Matt's like, "No, I don't care enough about that subject." So he made me pick another one that everyone's going to love. So very excited about it.
Cool.
Yay.
Over on
I have
Modern Mouse. What? Sorry, what?
I have veto power, apparently.
You-
No.
you do.
Yeah, exactly. Over on Modern Mouse, I've got a brand new video that just came out this past week. So if you have not, it came out on Sunday. Go check that out. It's about It's about Wolfwalkers. It's an animated film that's on Apple Plus right now. If you're interested in watching that, I've also got a video coming out this week about Pixar's Luca, and next week I've got a video coming out about Disneyland's Avengers Campus. So look out for those. And I'm working on season 2 of the Modern Mouse podcast, which will hopefully be out by the end of the summer. But I'll talk about that later when it comes closer.
Lots in the pipeline for Joshy Taylor.
Lots of pipeline for me.
Lots of pipeline? Okay.
I don't know.
I mean, it is
Any-
June.
Pride
It is
month.
June. That's true. Pride month, bro.
Happy Pride, everyone.
Anyways,
What
Let me
is
give you that-
happening?
let me give you that answer to the Joshy Poo question for you. I asked during Disneyland's early days, concepts were drawn up for 2 extensions of Main Street USA. One was Liberty Street, the other named for what turn of the century inventor of the phonograph. That was Thomas Edison. You would have had Edison Square. Neither of those extensions were ever built, but Liberty Square was built as kind of a conglomerate of both at the Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very cool. I want to go visit that.
Me
I
too.
think I'm going to do it in October.
Me too.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, well, there we go, everybody. The Theme
Me
Park
too.
Pulse team
Me too.
is going to Walt Disney World in October.
So
Um,
3028.
yeah.
All of
You
us are
heard
gonna be
you
there.
heard it here first. Wait, are you guys going in October too?
Matt and I are going to meet for the first time. in
Oh
October.
snap! We'll have to share our dates in
Oh.
our little private chat and see if they align. That could be. Sorry, nobody in the chat cares about this. Why don't we get back to more elimination style Disney
There-
trivia, Josh Taylor?
Yeah. Well, we'll start with our winner, Corey.
Oh, God. Okay. No, then I won't put it in the chat until later.
Cool.
Yeah,
Go on,
I
Josh.
shouldn't.
Corey, built as a temporary icon of the park for the 100 Years of Magic celebration in 2001, the Sorcerer's Hat was originally planned to be twice as tall and not placed in front of the Grauman's Chinese Theater, with its ears functioning as what classic amusement park ride. Again,
Okay.
built as a temporary icon of the park for the 100 Years of Magic celebration in 2001 at Disney's Hollywood Studios, the Sorcerer's Hat was originally planned to be twice as tall and not placed in front of the theater, with its ears functioning as what classic amusement park ride.
This seems like a no-brainer to me, so I'm just going to stall for a second. But the ears and the big circles, so I'm going to guess that it was a Ferris wheel.
There were to be dueling Ferris wheels. That is correct.
Wow.
Nice.
Never built.
So cool.
Wow.
This needs to have happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have made it way better.
Joser in the chat got that correctly. Good job, Joser.
Dave, prior to Test Track, what attraction showcasing the invention of the wheel and Da Vinci's flying machines sat in its place? Again, prior to Test Track, what attraction showcasing the invention of the wheel and Da Vinci's flying machines sat in its place?
I have no idea.
Oh my gosh.
I don't
thank-
know.
oh.
Fortunately, people do. World of Motion, according to Joser. I was going to say Assassin's Creed 2. I don't know.
That's correct. That is
I
that.
loved that
Assassin's Creed 2 is not the correct answer, but
It's not that one.
World of Motion is correct, so you can stay. Jack, before the 1980s, you need to hand over a ticket to go on any Disney theme park attraction. A ticket being the cheapest, least thrilling. E ticket, most expensive, most thrilling. So in the early days of Disneyland, to hop on the motorboat cruise in Fantasyland, you need to hand over an A, B, C, D, or E ticket.
Kevin, let it go.
Again, to hop onto the motorboat cruise in Fantasyland, you need to hand over an A, B, C, D, or E ticket.
No.
You can tell that Jack's just watching that chat. You have some
Yep.
guesses for D's and B's, double D's.
Double D's.
Double D.
It's getting dirty.
Twice as nice. Try it.
I feel
It's
like that's
different
different
started
type of
having-
ticket.
Pride
going
Month.
I'm going with D ticket. Let's do it.
It was a B ticket attraction.
When you-
Ticket attraction.
B.
B.
Did that change when they did the gummy bears overlay?
Well, at that point, there was no.
He thought
Ticket
with his
books.
D, and now he's all wet.
Weird.
Shameful.
Don't like that.
Kevin,
Yes.
building off the success of the Kingdom Hearts games, Disney's partnership with what video game developer is now bringing us a Guardians of the Galaxy game? Again, building off the success of the Kingdom Hearts games, Disney's partnership with what video game developer is now bringing us a Guardians of the Galaxy game?
Help me out there, chat.
Help.
Oh boy.
Double D's.
Double D's.
You have two guesses of Square Enix.
Square Enix, I'm gonna say. Square Enix.
That is correct.
They're a
That's so
publisher.
ridiculous.
They're not a developer.
Publisher,
Yeah.
sorry.
I have to
Sorry.
do this because she gave birth to me really quick, but Mom's here. Hi, Mom. Hey, hi, Mom. Okay. All right. Carry on. That's my mom. You got a mom.
Hey,
you know?
mom.
Hi, Mom.
Hey, mom.
See?
Matt.
Mom's very popular here. I don't know about you, Josh.
That's true. I love your mom. Matt, the Magic
Yes.
Carpets of Aladdin is basically
No.
the same ride as Dumbo and was first built at Magic Kingdom's Adventureland in 2001. But it also exists at what two other international Disney resorts?
Two
Again, the
other?
magic-
I gotta name two others?
You have to
Yeah,
name
they got
two
like
others.
a buy two, get one free deal on
The
them.
Magic Carpets
Double
of
D.
Aladdin is basically the same as Dumbo.
Double
And was
D.
first built at Magic Kingdom's Adventureland in 2001, but it also exists at what two other international Disney properties?
That's dumb.
I need some
Well-
help. I really need some help. I don't like this question because the ride's not very good. So, okay, I'll guess. Let's do guessing. All I'm getting is remove it from Magic Kingdom. Thank you so much.
Yeah, your timer went off, but I
Okay,
dropped
all
out
right,
of the
all
chat.
right.
Sorry about that. I have
Sorry,
a mouse
Hong
that
Kong-
if I swipe across it, it like goes back and my
Oh,
screen
no.
goes away. Sorry about that. Did
Hong
you get
Kong
it right?
Disneyland and Tokyo Disneyland. Hong Kong and Tokyo.
Wow, just ignoring the chat right there on screen. Doesn't usually go well. For
I
people.
can't. You said my time was. You said my time was up.
Yeah, they
is
came
up.
in late.
Yeah.
It was Tokyo in Paris.
Come
I'm sorry,
join me,
Matt.
my friend.
He gets half credit though, right? Like, can you just dunk his foot?
Yeah, just
Take
half
a
your
leg.
body. I
Half
guess.
his
Yeah.
body.
leg.
Make it like Bell's
Can you
palsy.
just sit in the pool?
It's messy.
This is bad.
Sorry, buddy.
Bye,
Matt
Matt.
hates
I
me.
miss you already.
Corey, back to you.
I don't know if I'm ready for this. Whoa, that was weird.
Hi, Jack.
Corey, in Avengers Endgame, it was Robert Downey Jr. that offered what sweet line to the Russo brothers, which eventually ended up in the film. Again, in Avengers Endgame, it was
Help me, chat.
Robert Downey Jr. that offered what sweet line to the Russo brothers, which eventually ended up in the film.
It's definitely not the one that Zach just put in the chat, but I liked it, so I thought I'd put it. He gets a splish, no splash. That's what Matt got. Anyways, that's not the line from the film, and I don't know what line it is. And it's I don't think it's I Am Iron Man either, Zach. I didn't have it. Joser has it, but I didn't, so I'm just gonna dunk myself.
Joser has it correct. Is I Love You 3000.
I'm just gonna put that up, and then
Which was Robert Downey. I guess Robert Downey Jr.'s daughter does say that to him, and that's how it ended up in the film.
Andre 3000.
Does Joser know?
Andre 3000. Yeah.
Andre 3000, Robert Downey Jr.'s daughter.
all right.
Kevin.
Yes.
No. Yes. No. It's Dave. Sorry. It's
Yeah.
back to Dave. Sorry. Dave. Piper is a hyper-realistic short from Pixar about a small bird on the beach learning to overcome its fear of water. The short would win a Academy Award for Pixar, the first short win since 2002. It played in theaters before what 2016 film? Again, Piper's a hyper-realistic short from Pixar about a small bird on the beach learning to overcome its fear of water. The short would be the first to win an Academy Award for Pixar since 2002, and it played in front of what 2016 movie?
I feel dirty about all these because I haven't known a single question that was asked to me.
Breebs came in with that too
the Breebs
early,
has
dang
me.
it.
Finding Dory.
That's correct.
I'm
Yes.
I only have 2 more questions left, so we'll see.
Oh.
We might have 2 winners. But, Kevin, this is for you.
All right.
Please finish this Disney lyric with 3 words.
Oh boy.
When you find out who you are, you'll find out what you need. Blue skies blank. When you find out who you are, you'll find out what you need. Blue skies
Rock?
blank.
It's a hard one.
Good Lord. It is not Camp Rock.
I get it if it was.
High School Musical, the musical.
The series.
The series.
High School
I
Musical,
have
the musical series.
Literally no idea, and the chat is in no way helping me.
They didn't help me either.
And Sunshine
Oh,
Guarantee.
Yeah, I'll take a shit.
Yes!
There's Blue Skies and Sunshine Guarantee.
What is that from?
It's from
Josh, will you
Princess
sing
and
it?
the Frog.
Nobody's
Dig a
seen
little
that
deeper
movie.
is the song.
Oh.
boy.
Josh, will you sing it for us, please?
It's a deep
No.
cut, bro.
It is a. I mean, this is all deep cuts.
I
This
would
is a
know
deep cut.
almost there.
This is. I advertise this as the most challenging Disney trivia there is. I don't think that there's anybody doing.
It is
more
you're
difficult
correct.
trivia.
Talking to you,
Anyways.
Maxwell Glick.
Yeah, get out of here, Max Glick, with your Tuesday night Disney trivia. Comes right after ours.
Boom, roasted. Next question.
Anyways,
Based.
anyways,
I mean, it would be my vote that we move on.
Dave, this goes to you. This could be
If I get one at
the
this point.
winning question, maybe.
Let's see what happens.
The Carthay Circle Theater is an integral building in Disney's history. What the hell's so funny?
Dave's face.
Oh, I don't look at it.
He's already given up. He's already
The
in the
Carthay
pit.
Circle
They've
Theater
quit.
is an integral building in Disney's history, with it premiering several shorts and films, including The Skeleton Dance, the first of the Silly Symphonies, and Snow White. But the theater was torn down in what year? That saw the Beatles release their album Abbey Road. The Stonewall riots start a gay rights movement,
Oh,
and
this is so good.
the Brady Bunch premieres on ABC.
Pride Month.
Again, the Carthay Circle Theater is an integral building in Disney's history, with it premiering several shorts and films, including The Skeleton Dance, the first of the Silly Symphonies, and Snow White. But the theater was torn down in what year? That saw the Beatles release their album Abbey Road. The Stonewall riots start the gay rights movement, and the Brady Bunch premieres on ABC.
I don't feel as dirty about this one, but it is pretty nice. 1969.
That is correct. That means at the end of this, Kevin and Dave both win.
It's a tie. Which does occasionally happen. It does sometimes happen. That was a really fun round of Disney Trivia Tuesday. Give it up for our host, Josh Taylor.
Hey,
Thanks,
thanks.
Josh.
Joshy
Thanks,
Poo.
everyone.
Nice job, Joshy Poo. That was a lot of fun.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I fit in a pride question at the end there.
Thank you very much.
You
Very
did,
good.
but none of the gays got it.
None of the gays. Well,
We all knew it.
I
Yeah,
knew
we
it, but because of the Beatles.
No,
I knew it because of Brady Bunch.
I knew it because of Stonewall.
You're a better gay than I am, Corey.
Obviously. I'm just kidding.
Obviously.
Just kidding. No.
True.
Yeah. Anyways, that was really fun. That was a fun round of Disney Trivia Tuesday. We would love suggestions in the chat. If there's someone that you'd like to see on Disney Trivia Tuesday, throw their name in there. Maybe reach out to them and tell them to get in touch with us. The door is open from now on for guests on Disney Trivia Tuesday, so other content creators can join us and have a blast and see if they can play Josh Taylor's Twicky Twivia.
Twicky Twivia.
Your Twivia is Twicky, Josh Taylor.
It is Twicky. That is true.
Hey, that's a good suggestion.
It
Jared
is twine
Mariyama.
and twigs.
I think that
Jared
Joser
Mariyama
should
one.
get on because he got every single one of these
Twine and
right.
Twigs.
Kevin, let me tell you something. So Kevin knows Joser. Let me tell you something about Joser. So
This is the
we
trouble with
invite
Joser.
Joser. The problem with Joser is that his internet
Oh yeah.
is not. You know,
Not internet.
Yeah.
It's just no media.
yeah.
No media.
Hey, yeah,
media.
no media whatsoever. Can we give a round of applause to Josh's internet tonight, though? Wow.
Did you get the upgrade, buddy?
Yeah, I went from 5 Mbps to 10 Mbps, so we're doing all right.
Wow.
Thank God nobody called and you had to hang
And
the
you're probably
dial-up.
paying for like 1,000 Mbps,
Yeah,
right?
My AOL is doing great tonight. So thank you.
I'll send you a disc so you can get more minutes.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I need like another 500 more minutes. By the
What
way,
is
what's
happening?
great is we've already got suggestions. Apparently, Tony Baxter needs to come on, which is
Oh my
great.
gosh, that'd be great.
Yeah, great.
You
If
know,
anybody
I
can
would-
arrange that, let me know.
I would
Yeah.
love
You know-
you to ask Tony Baxter questions about Big Thunder Mountain, and he won't get them.
You're like, you're so wrong. Dunk yourself. No, there's actually there's some
Just-
honestly.
You just want to
There's
say
some
dunk
great ones in
yourself.
here.
To
Yeah,
Tony
dunk yourself.
Baxter.
Get out of here.
Turkey
yourself,
leg
Tony
jack.
I have a really so let me just tell you this really great story about Tony Baxter. and
Please,
the
we have
only
10
time
minutes. Go for it.
The only time I've ever met him.
Okay.
I was at the
Yes.
Queen Mary for the opening of a new attraction that they had going on there before the Queen Mary was sinking, sadly.
Rest in peace.
But
Queen
rest in peace, Queen Mary.
I still think we should just buy it
We should just buy it.
Mary. Cool.
But
with someone else's money.
they had about, I don't know, 20 people there at the time. I arrived early. Tony Baxter and a few other people from Imagineering were also there to see this thing. And I don't know if anybody's ever been on a boat before, but when there's the threshold you're on a boat. It's Queen Mary. But
Better on a boat.
the threshold, like the doorway, there's always like a little lip there because if there's water that gets onto the boat, you don't want it to go into the different rooms, right?
Hmm.
So I went to the bathroom and I came back in with drink in hand. Tony Banks was sitting there with like a shrimp cocktail, just, looking over. And like in the front
That
of
makes
the
it
ballroom,
perfect.
in the front of the ballroom
Yeah.
area, there was somebody talking about this attraction that was opening. And the door was about 5 feet to the left of that person talking. So everybody's staring at the doorway. And I walk in with my drink, trip over the lip. It's like a ballroom dance floor, so it's like a waxed floor.
Oh no, it goes.
And
everywhere.
I slide a good 10 feet all the way up to where Tony Baxter is standing. And I look up and he's just looking down at me eating a shrimp cocktail. That's how I met Tony Baxter. We have never talked since.
I don't think those are connected.
Those are not connected. No, I mean, we could probably talk again, but it wasn't a very embarrassing moment.
Oh, Josh
Oh, I
Taylor.
love that story.
I feel like you have so many of those, though, Josh.
Oh no, I do. I'm a wreck for sure.
That was glorious.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Story time with Josh Taylor. Okay, one more time. What's happening over on the 3028 right now? You're releasing 2 shows a day or whatever it is you're doing right now.
Pirate
what-
editing.
Pirate editing.
Pirate editing, right? Yeah. This backyard is where he now lives. He's been forced to live out there with his podcast mic and his laptop.
It's fake. It's a fake background.
Oh, is it?
No, it's not. It's real.
It's-
Yeah. What are we
I can
doing?
hear the
What are we?
birds.
The birds are here. The kids.
So we
are
have
here.
so we have our shows that are coming up.
And we have a request about what's coming up on Wedway as well from our friend.
What is come? No one knows. Who knows?
Nobody knows.
we have
They're like,
we
you
have,
got any ideas?
we have at least our 200th episode is going to be coming up, and that will be a show about a classic attraction. We have our 199th episode. That was my my compromise to Matt, which is about something that is a worldwide phenomenon. We have actually 2 worldwide phenomenons that Matt doesn't want to do shows about, but I'm making him.
Okay,
Oh,
cool.
please. Can you share what they are or not yet?
Yes, can I, Matt?
Yeah, just go into the tropical hideaway there, and you'll see the
Well-
whole shebang, right?
Well, that's our number 200. But so one of them, we're going to do a show on the SEA, which is yeah.
Oh,
See,
nice.
I told you everybody wants it except for Matt.
I couldn't.
Explain
I
that
couldn't
for
care
the people
less.
in the chat, though.
I care. Everyone
SEA?
cares.
The
The
SEA
something
is
in
the
the-
Society
Adventure?
of Explorers and Adventurers.
Explorers Adventures. I
Yeah,
knew the
and
Adventures.
it's got a really interesting history. Once I start digging up the history, Matt's going to get into it. We're also going to do a show about the history
No.
of Duffy. Yes, Zach
Oh my
Meehan.
gosh, really?
It's so.
That's the 200th
No, our
show?
200th show is in the Tropical Serenade.
I edited 200 shows to do a show about Duffy.
Yes, you did.
What the hell?
Dad.
I'm
It's the
quitting.
big finale. It ends it there.
That's the
the end
end.
all
Yeah,
be all.
that's the end game.
And the episode's actually hosted by Duffy. It's really weird.
Because he
Yeah.
doesn't talk. It's so weird. But yeah, we're gonna do our
It's no
Duffy show.
media, guys. No media.
Because it's so
No media.
bizarre. I don't get it, and it's fascinating. So yeah, Duffy
Yeah,
show.
it's not. It's so fascinating. So anyway, yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Actually, we Kevin and I are obsessed with places that are not Disney right now.
Oh yeah.
So we're doing lots of other trips and stuff, and somehow incorporating those into Disney. So New Orleans was kind of like that. Like I didn't do any Disney stuff while I was there, but obviously that relates pretty easily. But so we're gonna do things from our regional offices, our regional areas, and bring those into the show too. So we have a lot of fun. I think expanding the palette a little bit. That's why we did the Goat Show. That's why we've done all these weird shows like Dole Whipstery and stuff, because it's just more fun, I think, than just talking about, Dumbo the Flying Elephant. No offense.
I really like the titles that you guys come up with. I always think those are a lot of fun. Hey, Jack, since you kind of revealed this earlier, why don't we just spontaneously announce this on Disney Trivia Tuesday? How do you feel about this?
Okay, we've been talking about it on Trivia Tuesday for the last 4 weeks, so I feel like
but I
an
mean,
official
there it is.
announcement can happen.
Officially, there. Let's just put the date on the screen. There will be a meetup with Theme Park Pulse and that guy and Josh Taylor.
I mean, I'm
at
part of
Walt
Theme Park.
Disney World,
Yeah.
probably Disney Springs, Wednesday, October 6th, 2021, which is the night after that guy turns 21 at Epcot. So that's going to be really, really fun. So come see Hungover Jackie Boy, Wednesday, October 6th.
gross.
Date and time, TBD, the dates locked in, but the time's TBD, the location's TBD, but we'll announce that more as we get closer. But people on the East Coast have been asking for the official date of the meetup. So there it is.
Put it in your calendars.
Put it in your calendars. Wednesday, October 6th, 2021 at Disney Springs. And we're going to be in the parks the 2 days before that. So if you want to meet up with us in the parks, hit us up and we'll let you know where you're going to be. And so you can make your reservations to join us there. But the public meetup, there it is on screen. Jack, are you excited to go to Walt Disney World for your 21st birthday? Woo!
Dude, I cannot wait. It's going to be so much fun. I'm excited to see everybody and go hang out at Jock Lindsay's, man. That's like the dream. That's the
It
dream.
sucks because my birthday,
It was built like
my
a year
21st
ago, and
birthday
it's
is
the
the
dream.
next day. So I guess I won't be drinking. Thanks, guys.
Sorry, Josh.
Like we
It's
could
just
stop you.
another
Okay, so
couple of days till 21.
Orlando folks, make sure you join us Wednesday, October 6th. It'll be lunchtime-ish.
Come for brunch.
At Disney. Brunch, even better. Yeah, we'll do a brunch at Disney Springs. So hopefully, unfortunately, we did talk in the chat, and the 3028 and Theme Park Pulse Modern Mouse teams are literally going to miss each other. We might pass each other in the airport,
Ships passing in the night.
which could be cool. We might have to get an airport selfie.
The 3028 is going to be there on the 1st of October. So,
Are you
say hi
guys
to us.
doing a meetup while you're there with some listener folks?
Maybe we're going to be with our families, so maybe not. But
It's tricky for
yeah,
sure.
it might be tricky. But yeah, we might.
Yeah, my mom will be at our meetup.
We might do a little something on the Pineapple Lanai on October 1st, but we're not guaranteeing anything.
There you
Lapu.
Heard it here first.
So many teases and things being revealed tonight. Thank you to everybody for joining us tonight. Dave, have a good night.
Good night.
Goodbye. Jack, thank you. Bye, buddy. Let's see. Our guests, Matt and Kevin, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Did you have a good time on Disney?
I had a great time.
Always.
Did we entertain you for the evening?
I was so entertained.
The Tony Baxter story is keeping me going right now.
Yeah,
You're
right.
welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you guys for joining us. Check out the 3028 wherever you get your podcasts to see those lovely faces. Josh Taylor, I thought that was a pretty fun Disney Trivia Tuesday. How'd
Yeah,
you feel about it?
it's like a C ticket.
All right.
Pretty fun, but it could be better.
Yeah. What would you
Yeah.
change? Or is that something for a meeting after the
I don't
fact,
know.
huh?
I don't know.
Okay.
Let's turn this into a deep.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to click you early, buddy.
Thanks.
Bye. I'm Corey. That was Josh Taylor. On behalf of me and all of my friends, we'll see you guys next week for Disney Trivia Tuesday. And don't forget the meetup October something.